Welcome to another video brought to you by Champ. And today, guess what guys? We are playing Morpeko VMax. Episode 3 of our Radiant Eternatus series with every VMax Pokemon as combination. So today, as you can see, we are playing Expanded. I said, you know what? We played Meowth and Lapras as standard. We had no success at all with Meowth VMax, and we had barely some success with Lapras VMax. So I created an expanded one for Morpeko so we could get some energy acceleration and just some other tools to maybe help us out, like Electro Power and stuff. And, you know, I went on like a 4 or 5 game win streak with this deck so far. So there are some tweaks to be made. If you don't like the list, try it for yourself, obviously, but here is what I am doing. So obviously, Radiant Eternatus with Climactic Gate to put 2 Pokemon VMAX onto your bench. Then we have Dedenne GX for draw, and you can use its Tingly Return GX ability or attack, so your opponent's Pokemon is paralyzed, and then put Dedenne into your hand. So you can use it again, or you can save up, or you can save a bench spot. So yeah, Tingly Return obviously works pretty well, especially if you get a paralyzed the opponent's active. Then we are playing a 2-2 line of Electabuzz and this Electivire with high voltage current. So this attack does 50 damage to each of your opponent's Pokemon. This is an awesome spread attack because with Morpeko's attack, max discharge, you do 180 and then 20 damage to each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. And we're kind of leaning in to the whole bench damage as well because we are playing one copy of Earthen Seal Stone. So with Star Gravity, put damage counters on each of your opponent's V until its remaining HP is 10. This is how I got a good couple of wins, because I came in with Morpeko VMAX, put damage counters on a couple of their VMAX or V-Stars until 10, and just started easily knocking them out between Morpeko and Electivire. We are playing one Emolga, so we can call for family 2 bench Pokemon, most likely 2 Mareeps or a Mareep and an Electabuzz. And then a 2-2 line of Mareep and Flaffy, so we can accelerate energy. A Prism Star Tapu Koko, 3 Morpeko VMAX, 4 Electro Power, 2 Evo Incense, 2 Ordinary Rod, a Professor's Letter, 4 Quick Ball, a Scoop Up Cyclone. That is mostly for Radiant Eternatus or the Scoop Up Net, but in case you have to Scoop Up Cyclone, a Morpeko VMAX, and it would be more advantageous, or your Dedenne GX, and it would be more advantageous to have that off the bench. To prevent like a 3-prize KO, then you're more than welcome to do that. 2 Ultra Balls, a Versus Seeker, 2 Rough Seas, a Thunder Mountain, 2 Boss's Order, 2 Cynthia, a Guzma, 1 Guzma Hala, 4 N, 1 Volkner, 2 Floatstone, 2 Speed Lightning, and then 8 basic Lightnings. So just in case, I'm going to save any changes here, and we're just going to get right into the games, guys. So let's see what we can do. Yep. All right. So first match of the day, we are going against XIF. Yeah. So a couple of my wins that I had gotten was I went and got a win against Arceus. It was like an Arceus ADP build, another Arceus build, another grass type deck with just some random Vs in it. So we do get something. A mulligan. All right. Hey, I like this. So we're just going to go straight into getting out Morpeko V and Ordinary Rod for Radiant Eternatus. And we'll drop that onto the bench. So, great. So one of our Morpeko Vs is prized. So we are going to have to play this game with one Morpeko V and our Electivire combos. And potentially Dedenne GX. So no energy though in our discard. I was worried about discarding a Morpeko, but you know, that's whatever. We still got plenty of tools. Alright, so it's Zarude and Superior V. Alright, I need a Tails. Come on, Tails. Darn it. Okay, so they get huge energy acceleration this game with their Alolan. And Head Swing can snipe us. So yeah, they're just straight up going for the snipe. So they are doing 120 with Head Swing. All right. And the reason why I put this Emolga was because it has free retreat cost too. So let's do Floatstone on the Radiant Etern. We'll put in Rough Seas. Now I'm not going to be able, let's see, search your deck for an item in basic energy. Sure, we'll Volkner. The item could be a basic lightning. We will quick ball away that for a Mareep. And we will Dedenne GX. Okay. So this is what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to attach to Dedenne GX. Quick ball away the Ultra Ball for Tapu Koko Lightning because I do not want to get sniped. And I will use the Dance for Dedenne. And I will use the Electivire. So it does 80, paralyzed, and go into the Radiant Etern. Yeah, we need a Rod for the other Electivire. I potentially should have... Ooh, Rough Seas and our Floatstone? I'm not liking that. I could also, because they put so much energy onto the Exeggutor, I could just boss up the Zarude, because that has a 2 retreat cost. I would love to grab another card. Cynthia's fantastic. Alright. So they do play Arceus. Alright. See? And I get to save a bench spot with my Scoop Up. Alright, I will Ordinary Rod both cards. I will Quick Ball away that for... I mean, do I Radiant Etern again? Do I do that? No, I will... Oh, I forgot. I don't have Call for Family. Yeah, I know they're gonna snipe me, but, like... I gotta let it happen, apparently. So I do have one. I can KO this Alolan Exeggutor next turn. I just need a Flaffy. Alright. So I Speed Lightning. Okay. I will put down another Electabuzz. Guzma and Hala doesn't help me out. I need a Flaffy here. Yes, there we go. Well, I got Thunder Mountain too. Awesome. I think I actually... Oh, it's so tempting to do Earth and Seal Stone right now. So tempting. Oh, if I could have played the Guzma to potentially trap something, I would have. No, I'm not going to do it. Okay, so Flaffy to an Electabuzz, Thunder Mountain, and Morpeko. I couldn't do it, guys. Okay, so we got 2 prizes. That's fine. There's our other Morpeko. Now we need one of our 2 Electivires. Dedenne. Sure. I will Dedenne. All right. So I could boss and I could N, but I can't do both. First off, let's go ahead and attach that to another Electabuzz. I will scoop up Cyclone the Dedenne GX because I don't want them bossing that for 2 prizes. I will end them to 3. Quick Ball. Darn. Dedenne GX, I guess. Alright, guys. So I will High Voltage Current. So this Arceus is not knocking me out, which is fantastic. I can do another 50 damage to everything. Well, hey. Okay. So I will do Electapower. And I will versus Seeker for Guzma. For the Zarude. Had an high voltage current. Alright, guys. We're starting to get there. We're starting to get there. Alright, guys, what do we need? What do we need? We need... Well, we top deck our Electivire, which is fantastic. So we need... What do we need? Let's Dedenne GX again. And we will Dynamotor to Dedenne GX. We do need to use our Electivire. And high voltage current. Boom. So we knock out the Zarude and we only have 2 prizes left to take. So do we hope that they don't have their Arceus V-Star? Because if they don't have Arceus, we can KO them with our Dedenne GX. I know they haven't used their V-Star attack, their V-Star power, so if they have their Arceus V-Star... Oh no! Wait, does that work on it? It does not. Haha. And they can't use boss anymore. And we have a boss. Alright, we win. So Morpeko wasn't a huge... I mean, it got us 1 KO. And with Earth and Sealstone, it could have not gotten us that. But we just straight up win, guys. It was coming down to the final few prizes, or the final few cards in our deck. But we did get the win thanks to the bench spread. So Static Shock. And when was the last time you guys saw Dedenne GX take a win? Very nice. So let's go into another game. Hopefully this could be more Morpeko VMax forward. It's against Savusi. And we will start. Alright, so we can't use N. Hopefully the Speed Lightning gets us a Radiant E-Turn or some benched Pokemon or an Ultra Ball, Quick Ball, something for a Pokemon search, because we want our cards to be... Oh, well, there's a Mareep. Okay, Speed Lightning. Well, there's Emolga. Doesn't really do much for us, guys. We could put that Morpeko back in the deck next turn. But that is about it. Alright, we are looking at an energy acceleration deck. Oh, yeah. You're more than... I'm more than happy for you to play that right now. So, let's... I don't want to play anything out of my deck right now. So, yes, let's end them. Get that Arceus V-Star out of their hand. And still nothing. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. I guess. I mean, I guess we'll bench our Electabuzz and just start doing some damage, but It's not much. Sheesh. We really need like a quick ball. And we got a Morpeko VMax in our hand still. Alright, speed lightning. Alright, that's fine, that's fine. So we will quick ball away a basic lightning. Do we have both others in our deck? We do. So fantastic. I will go ahead and grab Radiant E-Turn. And we have a draw support for next turn. So there we are, guys. Alright. Alright, so here's what I'm thinking, guys. Retreat the Electabuzz into Alright, let's Ordinary Rod. Just the Pokemon. There we go. No, I don't want to retreat the Electabuzz. I will just scoop up the Radiant E-Turn and Cynthia. So another Mareep. We will attach to Morpeko. I will quick ball away versus Seeker for Tapu Koko for next turn. And yeah, and you know, just Haymaker. Alright, that's about it. Gonna Cook as their support. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, so if we can find a second, let's see. So let's do this. So we need another energy and a second Electropower. Cynthia. So we got the energy. Radiant Seas. Got the energy. We'll bench Emolga for free. Retreat in case something happens to that Float Stone. We will Dedenne GX, and we are looking for a second Electropower. We did not get it, but that is fine. So let's go Flaffy. And we will Flaffy to Morpeko VMax. We will Fluffy Pillow, just in case. And we'll smack for max discharge. So we were 10 off. They do not wake up, though, which is fantastic. They Sharon for 3. The thing is, it took us so long to get set up. They're already halfway through their prizes. And they can use Star Blaze for a free 3 prize knockout. That is not good. Alright, so let's scoop up the Emolga, put down Electabuzz. I can't take a prize with Morpeko VMax. Just because it's so like they'd be able to KO me with their Charizard. I can't do it. And we lose the game anyways. Boss for the VMax. Retreat. Hand attach and retreat. Yeah. Alright, so a little too slow for this game. And, you know, we weren't able to get what we needed. But that's alright. Yeah, we need energies in the discard. Flaffy. Mareeps and Flaffies in play. Radiant E-turn. And then the stick pops off. Alright, G Sebastian 24. Oh, looks like they didn't want to play. All right, Tall Hobbit 1991. What a username. All right, nothing for us. Ooh, so we're starting with Tapu Koko. Well, that's not good. Well, let's discard those two and get a Mareep in play. And then we can Radiant E-turn for 2 Morpeko VMaxes. Yeah, maybe next turn. Ooh, so they do Welder. And they'll have to use their GX attack if they want to take a KO, which would be a real waste. So we will see. Oh, they use it. Okay. Fine by me. Fine by me. Send up Radiant E-turn. Ultra Ball away these two guys for Dedenne. Quick Ball away the energy for another Mareep. We have both Flaffies in play. Floatstone on a Mareep and N. Alright. Thank goodness we got Professor's Letter because I do want to attach energy this turn. And we will Ordinary Rod just the Electivire back. That's what I was hoping for. Alrighty. Alright, so Pokekid, their Charizard, and Flare Strike. Alright, so they can't use Flare Strike next turn. Alright, we'll go Flaffy. Dynamotor the energy to Morpeko, that's what I wanted. Morpeko will do Rough Seas. We'll scoop up the Dedenne and N. If they play more Vs, I can use Earth and Sealstone. I don't think it's necessary right now. Alright, and Max Discharge. So they are hitting us for 210. Hey, if I can get an Electivire into play and they can't get their Charmander, that would be fantastic. Alright, so they have 2 cards in hand, and that is it. So our Ns are doing their jobs. And they Outrage, that's fine. That's fine. So Speed Lightning. Little versus Seeker. Honestly, that Charizard V is... I'm not liking it. I think I'm just gonna boss. No, they don't have... It doesn't have enough energy on it next turn. That's fine. Just Max Discharge. If I need to, I can boss. But it's better to take out the threat. Because they would need... Out of their 3-card hand, they would need... Welder with 2 fires, and then the 3 cards that they draw to be a Charizard V star, a 4th energy, and something else. Okay. Like, these other 2 cards out of their hand would have to be the nuts. Boss's orders on what? The Flaffy? The Mareep? The Mareep. Which is fine. And I take 2 more prizes for Max Discharge. And alright guys, 1 more hit to the bench to that Charizard, or to that Charmander, and we win. Or just 1 more Max Discharge to their RCSV. That's interesting why they chose to promote the V, because I would have promoted RCSV depending on what was in my hand. Yeah, there we go. Sweet. So we got two wins, guys. Alrighty, so unfortunately this isn't going to be as long as the other videos in the series. We didn't go through quite as many matches, but as you can see, we won a good 2 out of our 3 matches, and just with hitting the bench and trying to accelerate energy and stuff, like, I think this actually works. So 1 out of 10, probably, you know, a 6 potentially a 7 if you can get set up quick enough. Nothing too top tier. It's definitely not as quick as some things like potentially Arceus or Lugia and stuff, but yeah, I'm liking this a lot. So anyways, if you also liked this build and you wanted to potentially make your own changes to it or potential improvements on it as you see fit, please play it for yourself. I would love to see this out there, and I absolutely love playing this series here with you guys. So if you like this series and if you like the content, please like and subscribe to my channel. I would greatly appreciate it. And I'm so happy and appreciative that we hit 50 subscribers the other day. I know 50 is not a lot, but I've been doing this just over 6 months, and you know, it makes me so happy that to see at least a few people liking my content enough that they want to watch it regularly. So anyways, let's find out what our next VMax is in the series, and we'll go from there. So episode 4 coming up soon, Snorlax VMax. So there we go, guys. Snorlax VMax is our next episode, and if you like it, please like and subscribe like I said, and until next time, this is the Machamp King. You all have a nice day.